Hi, everyone. My name is Anthony Hines. For the last 40 years plus, I've worked at large companies and tried to do my best to help people develop their careers and to help people who are unemployed to get their next great opportunity. I have a lot of tools on LinkedIn, some tools on Facebook, all over social media, which I'll tell you at the end of the podcast. Um, but today, we're going to keep it really, really basic. Okay? I want to talk to you about changing your mindset from negative to positive. Okay? This is so paramount to your ability to get your next position. Okay? First of all, let's start with the fact that you were laid off. Do you think that it was something personal? Do you think your boss had something that they wanted to get rid of you or anything like that? Let let me replace that thought with this. Do you think anyone wants more work? Do you think anyone wants everything in their habits or their routines disrupted? Do you think anyone likes to lose people that have knowledge of their department and of their company? Do you think anyone really wants to take any of their process that they have and basically put a bomb to it by taking the people that are key to execute some of these processes and removing them from the business? A lot of times people believe that the company was out to get them. Why me? Why did this happen to me? Do you really think the company really wanted? You really think your group really wanted to remove you just so they could add more chaos to their life? Okay? So when you look at it that way, the mindset is to understand that what happens regarding layoffs is business. That's all it is. Why? Because your position was deemed to be expendable and your position was deemed to be one that the company could move things around to other people and to basically save themselves the person, the cost, everything to do with your position. It's not you. It's nothing to do with your performance. It's not something that somebody had out to get you. And it's not something that you should feel that it was a personal vendetta or anything against that. Because the mindset is think about all the chaos that is caused when layoffs occur. Even though companies make these decisions, sometimes they have to do it because they have to save the money because of other issues. Okay? So always look at the big picture and understand that it's not personal. Number two, let's replace the fact that some of the things you might be doing in your job search are not working, but you're going to keep doing them. As I've said many times, stubbornness is really has no value. You have to say to yourself instead, what else can I do? What else can I do? When I was in transition, every day I would say, what else can I do? What else can I try? What other positions or people can I talk with? What else can I apply for? What classes can I take? Because the reality is this: the more stuff you have and the more ability you are to develop yourself, or the ability you have to develop yourself, the more that companies are going to want you. So the fact is, instead of sitting there and saying, I'm just going to go back to my computer and keep applying, something's going to happen. Why not spice it up? Change it around. Take some online courses. Take some free classes at your community center. Take some other free classes. Take some computer classes somewhere. And, I don't know what your skill set is. You do. But the reality is that wherever you're strong, make yourself stronger. And wherever you're weak, take some classes to make yourself better. You have time, people. And instead of letting time slip away, Use that time to develop more of yourself instead of just doing the same thing. So think about stubbornness and remove it. Replace it with, what else can I do today? Okay? All right. Now, as I've talked about in the past, a lot of people make promises about what they're going to do for you or how they're going to call you or, gee, there's a job that's going to open up or all that. Okay. I think that's fantastic that people are saying these things. But your point is this: keep those in a place where if one of them comes in, you deal with it. But you go after other things. Instead of waiting for someone because they tell you it's coming, generate more opportunities for yourself, because what if that never comes? What if the business makes a decision not to bring on the new position? What if the project doesn't get approved? What if something happens in the business where what the person talked about doesn't happen? Now you've wasted all this time. So the reality is, though it's great to have people tell you they're going to help you and promise to help you and all that stuff, keep it as part of your challenge, as part of your search, and go out and get more things. Okay. So instead of sitting back, say, that's nice. What else can I do for myself? Okay. Next, alerts. We're going to talk about job alerts. What companies do you want to work for? Have you set up job alerts so that every time a job becomes available in that company that fits your criteria, it's going to be emailed to you? I cannot believe how many people do not do this. This is huge. The fact is that you want jobs emailed to you. So get those job alerts set up. Get them set up in big companies. Get them set up in small companies. Get them set up everywhere you can. So that way the job alerts come to you and you can apply. Get on LinkedIn Premium. Job Seeker Premium allows you to quickly apply for jobs using your LinkedIn profile. Get the LinkedIn Job app. The fact of the matter is, LinkedIn has the freshest jobs. Multiple times I've gotten jobs via LinkedIn. And you know why? Because their jobs are the freshest. So go get those apps set up, get your alerts set up, and go. My point is, replace inaction with actions that are going to help you get moving. Okay? Replace worry with action. Okay? Because the fact of the matter is, the more times you replace worry with action, the better off you are, because of the fact that you've taken steps to make this process move along. Next, instead of keeping all of your stress to yourself, communicate. Communicate with people in your life that matter. Communicate with your family. Communicate with your friends. The fact is, people want to know, but they don't know what to do to help you. So, not only do you communicate about what you're doing in your job search because people may be interested, especially the ones who've been through job search themselves, communicate proactively to them, but also tell people what they can do for you. Hi, John, I just applied at your company. Can you bring my resume to HR? Hi, can I send you a business card and give it to HR with my LinkedIn profile on it? Can you do that for me? Okay? Give people action of what they can do for you. Instead of being a pity party, the reality is make people understand how they can help you. Okay? So think about that. Again, you are running a project here. You are setting the direction. You are the director of a movie. It's not just you trying to sit back and wait. It's you taking action to make things better for you. So the fact of the matter is, the more action you take, the better off you are. Okay? Next, I want you to think about the fact that you can have someone look at your profile on LinkedIn when you're asleep. Recruiters come in from all over the world and they look at your profile. So, how good is your profile? Right? Is it really good that anybody is going to see it and understand what you do and understand what your value is? And let me tell you, people, it's never done because it's always a work in progress. I don't care what, LinkedIn rates my profile really, really solid. But you don't think I don't go in there every once in a while and tweak a few things and go, wait a minute, I did this. Wait a minute, I did that. Okay? It's a work in progress. Your profile is a work in progress. So continue to tweak it and make sure you understand that the key things that you do are always out there. Okay? So my point is, instead of assuming that your profile is all set, continually make it better. Continually improve it. Continually make it so people um, see a little bit different about who you are. Okay. How about these actions? You like these actions? The fact of the matter is, they're all manageable, they're all small, and they help you to get moving and get your stuff and get yourself moving so that you, you know, you feel more satisfied at the end of the day because you were able to get things done. Okay. Now, I talked a little bit about communicating. Now, make sure your family understands all you've done that day for your job search. People worry, whether it be whoever lives with you or, if you live by yourself, some of your other family members worry because they worry you're not, you won't be getting the job. Keep people in the loop and keep them understanding of what you're doing because you never know who knows somebody based on what you're doing. Never underestimate the value of letting people know, of letting people be in your life, of being visible, making sure people have clarity to what you're doing because you never know who knows who. Okay? Again, this is not something you do by yourself. You do this with people because if they can help you get a job in their company, they get paid, right? They have referral bonuses. So you are green to them. Everybody wants a few extra bucks. Don't tell me they don't. Okay? So the fact is, if they can help you get a job, obviously you got to be good, but if they can help you get a job and they get a bonus, that's pretty darn good for them. And more companies are offering these bonuses because of the fact that it's hard to find good people, right? So these are a few of the ideas that I have to keep you moving and to keep you taking action because guilt, stubbornness, and negativity, the things that make you just stop, are things that have no value in this process. You don't have a routine right now. When you go to work, you get up, you go to work every day, you have a routine. There's a lot of structure in it. When you're out of work, you have very little structure. So obviously you build new structure by developing an exercise program, by networking, by doing things to get a job. But it's a new routine because without that routine, the days go on and on and on, and everything becomes I'll do it tomorrow, right? Because understand, as someone famous once said, someday is another word for never. Okay? So you don't want to fall into that routine. So you want to take these types of actions to make sure that you're in front of your job search. Next, volunteering. Two ways you can volunteer. Volunteer for your community in the skills that you're really good at because of a gap, a community program, a church, or something like that. All those people know, all those people are there. They're all a networking opportunity. They could help you. Or volunteering in something you love. Part of this process is loving yourself. So understand, if you have things that are very important to you that you have the time to volunteer for now, I want you to do it. It's going to keep your skills tight, and you're also going to feel satisfied because you're helping a cause that you really, really want. Whether that causes animals, cancer, heart problems, the elderly, whatever that is, find time to volunteer because that way, or even a political candidate, by the way, because those people are all tied in. So you want to think about political candidates as well, if in fact you have time to volunteer, because that's going to take up some time. You're going to develop some great skills. I've worked on multiple campaigns. The fact of the matter is, those people will help you down the road, either with a letter of recommendation or help in getting future opportunities. Never discount political candidates as something you want to do as part of your volunteering. But you can do it for charities as well as for community programs that are needed. So the fact is that, everybody talks to you about meeting people for lunch and coffee and all that stuff. I agree with all that stuff. I talk about it in a lot of my podcasts. But here are some other ideas that I wanted to give you to replace the negative thoughts with positive action. Okay? My name is Anthony Hines. I really want you to come and join my LinkedIn group. It's the Anthony Hines Job Search and Career Help Now group on LinkedIn. Thousands and thousands of people are in the group to help each other. So the fact of the matter is, you go in the group, it has recruiters, it has HR professionals, you reach out to them, and you know what? I'm not going to tell you everybody will answer you, but some will. So you reach out to them, and the fact of the matter is, you get your search moving within your LinkedIn groups. Okay? My group is interactive. If people start a conversation and I see it, I answer. I try to help you. I try to get people moving. Come join my group, Anthony Hines Job Search and Career Help Now. Go to my YouTube page, the Job Search and Career Help Now YouTube page. Go to my Instagram, Anthony Hines Job Search and Career Help Now. Like my Facebook page, Anthony Hines Job Search and Career Help Now. And here's the biggest thing to do. Go to my profile, my LinkedIn profile. Look at the article. Go get my LinkedIn job search tips. It's basically more than LinkedIn. It's on my profile, but it talks to you about a job search checklist to help you to get moving. Go get that. It's very easy. You download it and you follow it. You reach out to the people I tell you and you follow it. Again, go to my profile, Anthony V. Hines, and get my job search checklist downloaded document. It's right in my article, right near the top of my profile. Everyone, I try to end unemployment one person at a time, but I can't do it without your help. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your friends' enemies, tell your family, tell everybody to listen to my podcast, to follow me on Podbean. I really need you because I am driven to end unemployment one person at a time. And I am driven to help you understand that your career is your responsibility and something you are responsible for. I feel very, very helpful in what I try to do and very, very satisfied because all I'm trying to do here is to help you to develop your career and to help you get your next great opportunity. Remember, who's to say the next job is not your best job? So, everyone, have a great day and please spread the word. Bye bye now.